In the United States, most people believe danger comes from dark alleys, from strangers, from faces you don't recognize. But sometimes, the most terrifying monster is the person who waves at you every morning. This is a real American horror case, not about a masked killer or a man hiding in the woods, but about the killer who lived next door. The town of Ridgewood looked like that perfect American dream, with white fences, quiet streets, and children riding their bikes until sunset. Neighbors trusted each other here. People didn't lock their doors, and no one ever suspected the man living at number 214. His name was Evan Miller, mid-30s, polite, and always smiling. He helped carry groceries, fix broken fences, and babysat for neighbors when they were late. Everyone described him the same way: normal, quiet, a nice guy. He had no criminal record and no red flags, which is exactly what made this case so terrifying. The first woman disappeared in the summer of 2011. Her name was Laura. She lived alone, worked late shifts, and was known for being careful. Her car was still in the driveway, her phone still charging inside the house, and there were no signs of forced entry. It was as if she had simply vanished. 3 months later, another woman disappeared from the same neighborhood. She was around the same age, followed a similar routine, and once again there were no signs of a struggle. Neighbors said she would never just leave, and fear began to spread quietly, but no one thought to look next door. As detectives reviewed the cases, they noticed something disturbing. Every missing woman had mentioned the same neighbor at least once, a man who helped them, talked to them, and offered small favors. His name appeared again and again, Evan Miller. But no one believed he could be involved because he was always calm, always cooperative, and always home. During questioning, an officer casually asked Evan if he knew Laura. Evan smiled and replied, "Yeah, she trusted me." The room went quiet. He didn't say, "I knew her," or "we talked sometimes." He said, "She trusted me." And that sentence never left the investigators' minds. When police finally searched Evan's house, what they found behind a locked basement door changed everything. There were women's jewelry, phones wrapped in plastic, and a notebook filled with names and dates. Some names were crossed out, others were not. The last name on the list was dated to days in the future. When confronted with the evidence, Evan didn't scream or deny anything. He simply said, "They came inside by themselves. I never forced anyone." He explained how he gained their trust, how he listened patiently, and how he waited for the right moment. Psychologists later concluded that Evan didn't kill out of anger or impulse. He killed because he enjoyed control. He enjoyed being seen as the safe one, the helper, the neighbor everyone trusted, and that was exactly why no one suspected him for so long. Evan Miller was sentenced to life in prison without parole. The neighborhood never truly recovered. Families moved away, houses were sold, and the home at number 214 remained empty. No one wanted to live next door to that memory. Today, this case is studied across the United States to remind people of one terrifying truth: monsters don't always hide in the dark. Sometimes they smile, they help, and they live right next to you. The Killer Next Door, in just a movie title, in America, it's a warning.